Hey, just in time. Found out who went rooting around in our skulls, and you'll never guess who it was. As a totally unrelated hint, I consider it payment for what he did to my poor sliced-up brain. I was gonna do the same to him, but I figured you'd want the honor. Seems that when the tribals would send someone to the swamp, he'd be waiting around to nab him when the Pungaseeds gassed him. He'd do his amateur surgery for the tribals and let us wander back, all in exchange for Yeah, he seemed nice enough, didn't he? I wouldn't have figured it out if I hadn't. From the look of it, he kept every bit of gray matter he cut out, and he had quite a collection. You can take a look if your stomach's up to it. And while you're in there, feel free to give Tobar my love, preferably with the First off, I'm claiming this boat. So that leaves me with a boat, a load of punga, and a wicked... Think I'll take over running this ship. I can travel as I like and always head back to... Of course, you can always ride for free. Now that I've got this sweet boat, just wait till Mom sees the haul. Yeah.
Well, if it isn't my favorite traveler. And oh, what a trip you were on. Why, when you were under, you should have heard some of the things that came out of your mouth. But I suppose you're more interested in what came... Why do we do anything? You travel the world, kill people, take trophies that interest you, and move on. I'm much the same. The only difference is that my trophies are somewhat more medical in nature. Oh, and to be honest, I probably kill fewer people than you. But I suppose it's time that came to an end. One way or another. There you are.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house? You're in Black Hall Manor. This isn't a tourist attraction. I appreciate your good taste. Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in Times like these, civil discourse, the greatest. I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but... Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book. A precious Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. I don't suppose there's any harm. Don't get yourself killed.
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book? Please, you don't understand what it is you're sent to fetch. That book. I will not be dismissed by you. That book has been lost to the Black Halls for generations, and I intend to make sure it stays lost. Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. He believes he can use it to control. There's a way to destroy that damned... I ask no more. You ain't have the look of a local, son. Think you could help a sick woman get on the main... Shouldn't tease somebody come down with... Now that is just an awfully rude thing to say, sweetie. Well, Oh, fine, maybe you're no hog's fool, but I reckon we both come out better. Secret family technique. Been so for generations. Help me brew some up by gathering ingredients. I'll share the batch to make it worth your while, and sweeten the deal with 3... this and that. Let me know when you want to work out the... There aren't too many ingredients, but I brew large batches, so we need a good bit of each. We'll need punga fruit, yeast, and some fishing batteries for that extra little kick. Well, we'll need yeast. You can find it about anywhere, but there's a big stash on the boardwalk. 3 sacks is enough. You best keep this one to yourself, sweetie. The family tonic gets real kick from... Oh, don't look like that now. You reckon I'd be around to tell you about it if it weren't safe enough? Bring me 6 fishing batteries and I'll... I thought... Could it now? I suppose you'd know how to see to that, wouldn't you? Well... I reckon I can scrape that together. Go ahead and do what you can for it. Finding your way around, sweet? You said you'd mend the still, sweetie. When did you plan on I thought... We need... I thought... Thanks for mending the still, sweetie. Don't... Well, if it ain't my favorite out... We need to gather... I see you sprung for the refined fruit. Good for you, sweetie. We need... I see. Thank you kindly for these. Brewing low and slow, sweetie. Process takes about a day. My, look at you. Good thing, sweetie. Tonics brewed and bottled. Here's your pay and a cut. You're an eager one, ain't you? I have to let the still air... Don't be a stranger now.